Okay, today you're going to create your first table of contents for your classroom folder. Before you create your table of contents, I want you to check to make sure your OneDrive is connected. So down in the bottom right of your screen, you'll see a little cloud. If you click on it, it should say that your files are synced. If not, if it asks you to sign in, please go ahead and sign in and pause the video. When you're done signing in, come back to the video. All right, once you made sure that your OneDrive is connected, we are going to go here to search and we are going to type in Word and open a blank Word document. So you get this screen and you can choose between templates and blank. We're going to choose blank. All right, the very first step is we're always going to save our work before we begin. So we're going to come over here to the File tab. So remember, all these at the top are tabs. File tab, it's our first time, so we want to choose Save As to tell the computer where to save it. Double click on your OneDrive. When your Save As screen pops up, scroll on this left-hand side. Always get in the habit of scrolling over here and just clicking on your OneDrive again to make sure it's going to that place to save. Then you're going to change your file name right here. So we never want to leave our documents just titled Doc1, Doc2, Doc3. So you are going to title it your first name and last name. So my name is Amber Beers. Okay, make sure you put your name. And then you're going to do Table of Contents 9.4. Okay, so first name, last name, Table of Contents 9.4, and 9.4 stands for September, 9.5, September 5th. After you have that, and you can pause this video at any time, until you're finished and then come back to the video, go ahead and click Save. All right, what we're going to do first is insert something called a header. A header is at the top of our document and a footer is at the bottom. To open the header, I'm going to just put my cursor somewhere near the top of the edge of the document and double click. You can see it opened my header. I'm going to type in my first name and last name. Press enter, and then I am going to insert the date using the date and time command button. So I'm going to come up here to my insert tab, go all the way over to the right to the text group. Now this right here is a group of commands that are alike. I'm going to click on date and time, and you're going to choose the format that says September 5th, 2025. So you'll click it to select it and click OK, and it'll insert for you. Then you're going to press enter and you are going to type in your period. Okay, so I'm going to just type the word period so I don't confuse anybody, but make sure you specify if your period 1A, 2A, or 3A, or 1B, 2B, 3B. All right, once you have all of that typed in, we are going to use some keyboard shortcuts. So you're going to use the keyboard shortcut Control A. So hold down Control with your left hand, press the letter A to select all. And then we want to right align this. We want all this information to be on the right, so we are going to do Control R. Okay, so Control A, select all, Control R, right align. So we are done with that. We are going to double click anywhere below this line. So double click and it'll close the header. Now we are going to type in the title, Table of Contents. And I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so y'all can maybe see a little bit better. There we go. So I typed in Table of Contents. My insertion point is blinking after Table of Contents. I'm going to press enter so it moves down a line. And now we're going to insert a table. So obviously we're going to use the Insert tab. Right below that you'll see the Table button. Now if you're in split screen, remember your buttons might not be in the same location because the window's smaller. You might want to maximize to see all your buttons again. So you're going to click Table, and we're going to insert a 2x6 table. So to do that, we're going to hover with our cursor. Hover means just to put your cursor on top of and go over 2 and down 6, and then it'll tell you at the top 2x6, and you click in that last square to insert it. Okay. Now we're going to type in column headers, which are like the titles of our columns. Columns run up and down and rows run left and right. So on this one we are going to type in page title, And this one we are going to type in page number. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to format these. So we're going to format our title, table of contents. First, you need to select all of it. To do that, I'm going to triple click. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and it selects it all. We are going to bold our title, so Control B, center align our title, Control E, and change the font size to 14. So I'm going to go back to my Home tab and change the font size to 14. Same thing with page title and page number, but this time I can't really triple click because it'll only select what's in the column on that specific column. So I'm going to just click and drag. I'm going to bold it, Control B, center align it, Control E, and change it to size 14. All right, the next step, please pay attention because this is a little confusing. So we need to make sure your rulers are visible. So I have my ruler at the top and the side. To do that, you're going to go to the View tab, and in the Show group, and remember if you're a split screen, maybe maximize your screen so you can see this. In the Show group, make sure ruler is checked. If it is not checked, click it to check it. Then we are going to hover over this vertical line. So this line right here in the center, if you hover over it, okay, you're going to get a cursor where it's 2 outward arrows pointing left and right. Once you get that cursor, you're going to click, hold, and drag to the 5 on the ruler. So the 5 is up top here. So just move it as close as you can get. Okay. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to pop up this on the video. You are going to type in all these page titles and all these page numbers. They are not bold. The page titles are left aligned and the page numbers are center aligned. Okay, so pause the video, type all these in. When you are finished, you are going to save your changes, Control S, and then you are going to print it, Control P. At the beginning of class, you should have already learned how to add the printers. So remember, you just come here, Control P is the keyboard shortcut, and click this big print button. Make sure that the printer is either B or A. All right, great job, guys. Let me pop this back up and go ahead and type in the page titles and page numbers.